I'm Dan Flugshop, broker and owner with Lake Place Gallery of Homes in Pine River, Minnesota. And since late of 2015, we have helped the Homeless and Wounded Warriors local organization in Minnesota here, and wanted to share some of our stories with you. We've been proud to be able to help this organization with raising funds, and we donate a portion of every commission that we earn on behalf of our clients to the Homeless and Wounded Warriors Project.
Good morning. Russ Filster is my name. I'm currently serving as chairman of what our group is known as Homeless and Wounded Warriors of Minnesota. We are strictly a local organization. We simply serve Minnesota veterans and their families. It's an honor and a privilege to be of support to our brothers and sisters. Working with the business community is a critical part for us of raising money to be able to do the things that we truly get the opportunity to do that are necessary.
Russ, can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved?
Well, I go back a long ways to my military service, which was the beginning of this. I was 17 years old, and my father convinced me to enlist in the United States Army while I was still a junior in high school. I joined the reserve unit and finished high school, and then went on active duty. And I kind of stepped away from those things when I got married and began a family life. But in 2015, one of my younger brothers, who was a Marine Corps veteran, served in Vietnam and was exposed to the chemicals, Agent Orange, that everybody's heard of, and had health problems from the time he was 42 years old. He had a heart attack and bypass surgery, and just a challenging story for the rest of his life. In 2015, at 71 years old, he passed away, and I just knew that I still had to do something to help fellow veterans that were struggling. I learned about Homeless and Wounded Warriors through Steve Eisenreich, who started our group in 2005, and I asked if I could be of some help, if there was some way I could do something. And we were at the point where we were just putting things together to become a 501c3 charitable organization that's recognized by the federal government, and we had to form a board of directors. So I immediately was asked to be a member of the board, and over the last 5 years I've moved from the board member at large to being the vice chairman, and now for the last year and a half I've been the chairman of the board. And it's just an honor and a privilege to be able to do things to help fellow veterans. And we don't just work with the veterans, we work with veterans' families. There are a lot of cases where the veteran may have already gone home permanently, and the family can still use help. So our rules are free enough that we can do things to help a family that way.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's just a lot of tough stories that you cross paths with, but I've shared with many people the best paydays in my life involve hugs and tears. And when somebody is so grateful that they're wanting to give this fat old boy a hug and cry on his shoulder, why, it's a pretty rewarding thing. It just makes it all worthwhile. You know that you're doing something that you couldn't do all by yourself. There's no way I could, out of my own checkbook, afford to do the kind of things that I've been able to be involved in and help with the last 5 years. But because of the business community and people like yourself and other businesses that work with us, we're able to raise money and we can function 12 months a year. We're not just a once in a while thing. It really makes life a challenge in some ways, but it's just an honor and a privilege to be able to do some of these things.